Welcome to the Heavyweight Podcast.
The Heavyweight Podcast. The Heavyweight Podcast. Heavyweight Podcast. You listen.
What's good? This is the Heavyweight Podcast, episode 36. I am Stutter McFly, aka Jesse the Barber Sons, with these three guys. Go ahead and state your names. These beautiful people.
Kevin Wendell today. We serious.
You serious?
That's Molito. I don't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is Geek 40.
It's Bosky High.
Tomo arigato.
So, how are your weeks?
It was great.
Yeah.
Better mood than last week?
Hell
Would
yeah.
you say you have good vibes?
Yes. Great on. This guy's a rapper. Look at the wordplay. He's quick with the bars.
Goat beards?
Catfish beard.
Yeah, we'll say.
Catfish beard.
Good weeks?
I ain't gonna lie. There was this one moment where I pulled my helmet my helmet off, and she saw the beard, and she was looking at me. And then when I got here, she said,
Catfish.
"That's okay. My wife like it."
Yeah, that's all that matters. My week was good though. Mine was simple, not too much. I'm happy about that. Thank God.
Simple.
Ooh, yeah. Well, in relative terms.
Relative. Geek.
Shizzle.
Your week.
Let's see. I damn near had a heart attack going to the pump. This is the first time I put gas in my car since D-Day at work.
Trust me.
What are you driving?
It's a lot of people out here without heart attacks. These niggas own these roads.
Man.
I own
Last
a Honda.
pod I said gas was $6 and 3 vaginas. Net gas is now $8, your firstborn, and 2 vaginas. I don't know what's going on with gas. At this point, I'm about to go.
Assume it, at
I'm
the
gonna
point
go storm.
either
What?
pussy stock has plummeted or dropped. Or risen.
It's
Because
plummeted.
you said it's 8
It's
and
down.
3 and 2 vaginas, so
It's down.
Listen, it
It's
naturally
down.
is going to because you can't take nobody
down.
on no date. What you gonna Uber?
The value
You can't
of
even Uber.
the
Uber,
value
like-
of vagina is down. It's down.
Hey, can you pick me up? No, I can't.
get those scooters that they have, or you can just pay for them.
At first, it was just certain dudes that wanted to know what women was bringing to the table. Now I need to know before I leave the house. What
You have a
got?
gas card, sir?
These
If
gas
you don't,
prices.
does she have a gas
my
card?
God, you think Tinder looks like that now?
And has a gas card. Oh, he's a winner. He's a winner. Like,
I saw
company car.
I know it was a joke, but I saw a Facebook post and she was like, I will send you free titty pics for a gallon of gas. And I said, bitch, I can get titties pics for free. Your titties ain't worth $7 to me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You got to come out the titty pics.
I don't know if
OnlyFans
how
might be
was-
hurting soon.
how do I
Hey.
say this?
You either pay that $6.99 for the pictures or you get a gallon of gas.
I had a buddy who got fired from his job with a company car because all of a sudden now it's too much personal use. He was like, I've been using it the same the whole time.
That's sad because I think
As soon as the gas went up, they went, mm-mm.
I had a cat that I knew. He worked for like Enterprise, and I used to run into him. He's like, "Hey, what's up, my nigga? I got the gas card. You want free gas?" And I was like, "That shit wouldn't fly now."
Hell
Back
no.
then, I'm like,
Hell no.
I remember he
Hell
just
no.
follow me to the show up here. I'll fill your gas tank. I was like, God damn, like
That's the only thing they're checking. You could come late as you want. They're like,
Yep.
that's cool, whatever. But if you use the gas card, you fired.
There's the dough. There's the dough. We don't need your ass no more.
all in all, good. Good
Oh yeah,
weeks.
that's it. Better than last.
That's what's up.
You know what? I did complain
maintaining.
last Friday. I did complain last Friday about working last Friday, but I did appreciate the check.
Maintaining is the key. So first subject. So we do these conference calls, weekly conference calls, and there was supposed to be a tweet Mo took it on himself to find a full-on story.
This shit is deep.
So on some niggerdom shit, we're gonna let
I
him
fuck
read
with
the
Reddit, though.
full story.
Why I
Instead
gotta
of
be on
the
some
tweet he was supposed to react to, we're gonna let him read you the story.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Go
So
ahead,
the headline. This is the headline. It says, "My girlfriend is overly touchy with other men, but she claims it means nothing. I believe her, but to me, it is not acceptable."
That's the story. That's the title.
That's the title.
Yeah.
Is that not the red flag? Is that not a red flag?
Yeah,
There's a lot of shit here. We're gonna go down that shit. There's a lot of shit here.
Horrible title.
It says, we've been together 8 months now. There's been many instances where I've told her I feel really uncomfortable by the way she acts with other men, particularly older men. Daddy issues. The other night we went to a party, and shortly after joining the dance floor, a guy started approaching her. She's a very beautiful and friendly woman. Okay. She started dancing with a guy, her back to his front. So they was the 90s freaking.
Right.
You know, she started dancing. Then she turned around and touched his face. This is all while I'm standing next to her. Dude got no respect for you.
Yeah, zero.
Right, because you're right next to her. Then she shares her drink and cigarette with him. The guy took this as an obvious sign and started getting more close to her. Then I interrupted and said, "This is my girlfriend." And
why he wait so long?
Right. and he left respectfully. She seems like she wasn't even aware of the situation. Right? So it's a whole bunch of, that's just the beginning, right? Then pretty much later on, same night, the dude said he had been picking her up so she can see the DJ at that nightclub. She finds a taller gentleman and she asks that, and then she sits on that gentleman's neck.
Sits on his what?
On his neck. You want to read the whole shit?
Keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna read the whole shit. Okay.
She
did. Okay, hold on. She did share her drink and cigarette with another guy that night. Then I told her it was uncomfortable for me. She answered, "Hey, don't worry, I love you." Okay.
Oh, damn.
Then she seemed to understand and she stayed with me. Not wanting to ruin the party for her, I put a smile on and started to enjoy the night with her. Later in the night, again, a bunch of guys surrounded us and she asked one of the dudes to pick her up so that she could see the DJ. Meanwhile, I had picked her up several times that night, but I guess since the guy was very tall, she wanted him to try, I guess. After these nights, we always would have a fight, then forgive each other the next day. I always tell her that it bothers me. I try not to remind her of these things too often, but these pictures stay in my brain and it's killing me. She's very feminine.
A girlfriend.
And she's used to getting things from men by being girly, so to say. This is why she gets touchy with older men sometimes. Playing with their hair on their knees, giving them lots of compliments so they buy her beers and treats and nice things, etc. From the outside, it may seem like a father-daughter relationship, but she is barely friends with these guys. We are going on a trip in a few months, and I'm thinking a lot about putting a ring on her finger. I'm afraid that these acts from her might have a sudden hidden meaning. And it later it will grow to be worse. She's inexperienced in other men, so maybe she still feels curious.
Come on.
Or simply just wants to be that way.
This nigga deserves everything he gets. He's a simp. He's trying to make a jump off a housewife.
Should he put a ring on it, fellas?
No. That's a jump off. Treat her as such. What the fuck? Like.
Yep. Let life teach him.
What?
But she love him.
Okay. You don't do that. No. Why?
I wouldn't tolerate any of this shit.
Why all these red flag shit and you still say, I'm still thinking about marrying you?
The whole thing is a red flag.
I'm saying, like, you see all this and still say, and you still have the balls to write that and say, I'm still thinking about it.
On the flip side, that pussy is fire.
His dick is
it's probably not even that. It's probably it's one of those things where he probably don't think he has any other options.
But he said she ain't been with a lot of men. That's a lie. Or she ain't, and that's why he's there.
No, she ain't told him about the other men. That's what it is.
But even on the flip side, like, you have to figure if he does decide to go through with marrying her, what's that gonna be like? It ain't gonna be any different.
It'll be the same, bro.
It's gonna be worse.
I knew this was young niggas because they said they was at a club. If you ask me, we can't. I can't be with nobody in the club because I'm not going to no damn club.
Like I said, that nigga deserves
No, it could be older folks, but I think it would have been over quick. Like the older dude would have just jammed him and then left her. Like, I hope you got Uber money because I'm out.
I think what it is that he clearly has a self-esteem issue, and he doesn't want to be seen as having low self-esteem. So he probably like lets her link her on with these things because he wants to be secure in his position. But he getting played.
Yeah, she's probably bad. And like you said, she just turned. I love you.
I knew she wasn't for me when he said she smokes. That bitch lungs blacker than my hair.
I mean, that ain't gonna do it.
I used to.
Well, you ain't got no hair.
When I was
my beard.
Okay. When I was younger, I used to go to the clubs, and there was this one couple, I'll never forget it. I don't know why, but they would go to the club, and what they would do is they go dance with other people, and they would make each other jealous, and that was their way of foreplay. They would dance with other people, and then at the end of the night, go home with each other and fuck it out.
I guess if that works for them.
But that was their foreplay was, I'm gonna piss you off. You see this girl I'm dancing with, and she like, you see this guy I'm dancing with, and like you would see them looking at each other across the floor, mad. But they used it as
if I see my woman grind her clothes against another man's private lower region, she gotta throw that shit in the trash.
I'm gonna tell you like
the clothes or the vagina?
The clothes. I need all layers thrown in the trash after that night. I better not see you in that shit again.
In the vagina too? You throw that away?
No, keep that.
How do those? Like, if you're dancing with them, don't you feel kind of weird? You gotta feel weird dancing with them.
I just think it was
like you look
interesting to
up
watch.
and like, if she looked up, she just like, what are you?
Because
what are you doing?
so I'm thinking like, if she's dancing and you're on the floor next to her, aren't you not dancing with her? So like Sutter said, why did you wait until the dude went all that way to say, hey, this is my girlfriend? Like, I wouldn't, dude. Like, nigga, you see I'm dancing with her, you better step the fuck back. Like that's my take. But
well, I don't even know what was he doing. Was he just like this?
Probably. He probably was holding her purse.
Was he one of those dudes in the club that always hold the wall?
It's a little too far.
He was holding her purse.
Always serious.
Too far.
He might that might be the case though. I can see if that would be the case. The motherfuckers that go to the club and not dance.
I mean, there are guys who get off by watching other dudes,
That's
sleep
fair.
with their wife. So I mean, he could be one of them.
But you know, he was mad at the touching the face shit.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm talking about he might be one of them dudes because it kind of defeats the purpose to go to a club and you're just standing there.
I know people that don't dance and let their lady. They're like, go dance or whatever. I don't trip, but he's tripping obviously, so he don't like it.
I think that might be the case, and he's not saying it. He's the guy. That's why she's dancing up on all these people because she's pretty much there to enjoy the club, and you're just standing there looking serious. Like she's gonna look elsewhere, and then you're looking like, oh man, this makes me feel mad uncomfortable. She's like, get over it, nigga. You won't even dance with me. Like
I just read this story. I knew that this wasn't a black guy, and I knew he wasn't in Chicago because everybody enjoyed the night.
Yeah. I didn't hear anything about two-stepping either.
Hey man, we might want to do a live in Chicago.
Nigga, who? If I do a live in Chicago, nigga, I'm downtown with extra security.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna be.
And my room is upstairs. I'm not leaving this venue. My room is upstairs.
So, are we all in agreement?
He's simping.
What's there to agree? He's crazy out of his mind.
I wouldn't.
He tried to make a jump off a housewife.
I would not put a ring on that. Now this is one of them occasions.
It's like, how do you guys feel about you said you don't like?
You see, he
your lady
dancing
with other people,
but you can't make a hoe a housewife.
No. If I ain't dancing, I ain't dancing.
I'm not really a dancer at clubs, but I'm willing to dance in those situations. Like I don't.
Dance.
Why am I paying $20 to stand there?
You're willing to let some chick vibrate on your man region.
I'll tell you like this. My wife doesn't stop dancing is the problem. I'm like, I'll give you some songs, but like I can't do the whole set list. I can't.
Is it like? Is it
But she
like
don't be
you
grinding on
can't
people
stop
and
it?
stuff though.
Is it like you're in a party for a month or so? Like she won't let me leave.
Hold on,
Dancing.
Kevin said that shit, and know what popped in my head? That scene,
I'm not.
the
I'm not
scene
trying
from
to be
oh,
racial here.
the scene from Blade 2 when they go in the club the first time, and everybody just no one stops for like 30 songs, and I just see his wife just like 30 songs, man. Like, I'm like, ain't we tired yet?
She can go, man. She
I
can
bet,
go.
like
Sweating
growing
like a
up,
motherfucker.
I would go to parties, Mexican parties, and you would be dancing the
Oh, they don't
entire.
stop. Yeah.
They don't stop. That's what I'm saying. Was it ever like that? Where you're like, this shit ain't like you might be
Yes.
here.
The last wedding we went to, like, they was all going and she was with them, and I was like, I don't think you're supposed to have that much energy. I'm gonna go sit down. Y'all can have this.
They're gonna dance the entire night.
You got 3 songs with me, man. You better choose wisely.
I'll give her what I got, and then I'm like, hey, I gotta go. And it's funny because I see people come up and try, like I've seen her dance with other dudes, but it's like funny because it seems like it's like just older that be doing the 2-step and the. It's never like I'm gonna grab my ass up on you. I'm like, thank you for not doing that. I mean, she's not supposed to, but it's
Would that
that's
be? Would
fine
you
to me.
find that acceptable? Because that's clearly what the old girl was doing in this story here. Would that be
Yeah,
acceptable?
that's she's not showing him any respect
Not at
Yeah,
all.
that's the big issue there.
because I don't
Not
get
at all.
mad at the dancing. I'm like, you guys dancing, whatever. Like, and you can tell what nigga thinks. She's like, excuse me, I'm gonna go get a drink. You're like, oh, okay, come over here. And then the nigga like, oh, okay, you with him? You with him? That's how niggas in the club always. Oh, you with him? Like,
So
but
as
yeah,
we
she's
move
disrespectful.
on, health is important.
Oh, I thought you said golf.
I mean, golf can be important for mental uh stimulant or relaxation, but health,
Mhm.
working out, getting in shape, being here, long for your families. Like, do you guys have methods in trying to work out, try to keep a routine, even if it's just walking? Um, does anybody partake have any things, or you
I,
feel like what you need to do, stuff like that?
I had to do. I had a bike that I'm looking at right now that I need to jump on more often because I got a stationary bike.
Don't just jump on a
So,
nigga pedal.
well, yeah, you know what I mean, man. Yeah, but don't.
This- don't just look, just okay. Fine.
I mean, because the nigga he could get on and sit down and pick his
You
phone
think
up.
I'm just sitting there and just.
I'm gonna look for a hill to roll down. I'm gonna take some pictures on it and then park it again.
But
Is
yeah,
it?
and to me, golf is a good one too, though. Like, especially if you do it without the cart, because
You just
A lot
walk
of
it.
walking.
yeah, that's 18 holes gets real at the end. I think it's more
Yeah.
enjoyable, but
Mm.
and I walk a lot at work,
Mm.
so
Mm. I don't walk at all.
some days I try not to use the golf cart because we have golf carts to get to the other side, and I'm just like, I'll just walk.
They
Mm.
don't
So
get you
like,
for stealing time.
no,
'Cause I think that if that was a
Cause
UPS
he gonna clock out at the
establishment,
same time no matter what.
they'd be like, why didn't you use the cart? Why didn't you use the cart? Like,
I'll
you're
tell them
supposed to
because
get
I'm
our
trying to kill
item.
some time. I'll tell them straight up, I'm trying to kill some time. What are you trying to kill some time for? So it's closer for me to get out of here.
Facts.
But I also think, like you were saying, it's more than the physical because I think the mental is a big one too,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mental,
that's one
really.
thing I got to get more into because I've been like in like serious go mode lately, just locked in on everything but myself. So
Self love is the best love.
yeah,
Mm.
gotta gotta get my outlets in order, and you know,
I feel
because I
it.
don't want to be snappy.
I'm right there with
There's
you.
a lot more
Right.
snappy.
I'm right there with you.
I feel like I've done a good job to identify my triggers. Now I just have to figure out how I'm gonna deal with the triggers. Because
Yeah.
I'm a stress and boredom eater. and I don't know what else to do. I mean, because
you
can
can
only
basketball
have
with me tomorrow.
Because you can only have so much sex. You know what I mean?
Shoot a basketball with me tomorrow.
We compartmentalize or some shit like that, right?
I'm sorry, we say something?
I said you can shoot a basketball with me tomorrow, and then chase Patrick's ass around because that nigga loves to run.
In my young days, I was deadly from 18.
Here, let me do like he did. You might want to dribble it too.
Oh, shit.
Man, this ain't Delta, nigga. We don't travel around here.
Oh, fuck it, shit. Since we're in the health, let's talk some stories. Fucking Maurice, you remember that nice fucking pass I gave you?
Oh yeah. What about it?
You remember?
Oh, he missed.
The look in his eyes.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
he knew he wasn't gonna make that shot.
It was a beautiful pass. Beautiful.
I said I ain't made a pass like this since '74.
The pass was beautiful. The pass was like a well-oiled machine. Unfortunately
his eyes.
Unfortunately for us, my legs were like old rusty parts, and they wasn't gonna get up.
It was like one of those that went in slow motion, like ding, ding,
oh yeah.
Ding, ding.
Oh, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. I knew I was about to fall. Before I fell, I saw about to fall.
Hey, don't feel bad, man. I'm gonna go back to my intramural days in college. I don't know why I remember this because I remember the homie who threw the ball was mad at me. I caught all the passes for the whole game, made these super ridiculous catches, and the one throw were wide open. No one near me. He throws a perfect pass, and I go, lose the game, lose the championship. I know how you feel, man.
And he probably sitting somewhere right now thinking like, that motherfucker Kevin, man. He ruined.
Gets triggered one day.
He ruined everything for
shit.
He probably hates everybody named Kevin. Oh, what's his name? Kevin? Oh, I don't fuck with
man,
Kevin.
what's up? What's your name, man? Kevin, your name's Kevin. Like,
I was gonna toss you this, but you can't catch.
I don't fuck with Kevins.
Random times throughout his life, he's get used to. We got used to it. He says it at random times. Fuck Kevin. It's like what? Yeah, you get used to it.
I mean, but the health is definitely important. I do need to. I do need to be more serious.
Anybody want to hoop? We're hooping
40. Oh, I can't, man. I got too much work, and then I gotta. What's Shakey's?
Gin? Too much gin?
Nah, Shakey's pizza tomorrow.
Oh, come on. We talking about health. You bring up Shakey's pizza?
Yeah, it's a birthday party, man. I can't not.
You're not gonna partake in the pizza, right? You're gonna eat a salad?
Absolutely. I'm eating the pizza with tigers. Come on. Put the mojos.
This nigga, I said right away.
Mojo. I'm fucking up this health talk, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. The
nigga said pizza with
pizza and mojos, nigga.
Chicken sandwich.
Pizza and mojos. 7,000 carbs in one sitting.
Then I'll have to ride the bike the next day.
He's gonna look at it.
Yeah, right.
Look at the bike. I should ride you.
I mean, Geek over there eating healthy already posting that shit. I said, okay.
I know, man.
Made me feel bad. But I ate that.
You do good on the health cooking.
I need to get out though. I sitting there, went to the theater, walked up some damn stairs, realized like, oh, it's been a while since I've been at work because I caught myself breathing a little heavier.
At the theater stairs?
Nigga, hold on. I'm gonna say this.
Oh Lord, that's
well, I mean, since then, I've pretty much been down with migraines, so I definitely have not been active. So I gotta get a handle on what is triggering. I'm fairly certain I know part of what's triggering my migraines, but once I get a handle on that and feel like I can actually be part of society again, I need to start walking. At the very least, just start walking just because I had gotten used to walking because of work. and so I should be keeping that up because I was doing miles. So.
Oh yeah. Look, I agreed to play basketball. Real quick, I agreed to play basketball because there was at one point last week where I was tying my shoe and my stomach was hurting. I said, "This is no goddamn sense." I was pinching my own fucking stomach trying to bend over to tie my damn shoe, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
So it was past the out of breath,
nigga. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was not good. It was not good. It was not good at all.
I was gonna ask, do you think your migraines are from some stress? Because don't you think that's part of mental health as well?
Oh no, I know that part of the reason is stress, but
so that's a different health.
Well, so on average, I would used to have maybe a migraine a month or 2 times a month. But since COVID, even during COVID, is when my migraines really started coming on strong, and they haven't let up.
You don't think it's allergies related?
No, this is definitely different from my sinus headaches.
Well, when have you gone to the doctor? You gotta do that. You gotta get the shot.
And I mean, us as black men, period, need to go to the doctor.
Get what shot?
I say that, and I need to go. I'm being stupid. I'm gonna follow my advice. They got a shot for migraines now, apparently. I don't know if I want to mess with it, but we'll see.
I'm taking no shots or nothing.
That's not here yet.
A shot?
Or at least it hasn't been tested here yet. As far as I know. Just like apparently they have a shot for I don't want to say for fat people, but that's essentially what it is. Yeah. Apparently they're testing some shot.
They got a BMI shot? Everybody BMI 25 and over. You got to take this shot.
Yeah, actually, yes. I forgot what I want to say. Europe, somewhere around in Europe, they're testing this shot.
Hell no.
Well, that's what they're testing. No. They're trying to test to see if there's gonna be any
man, look.
But I mean, just because you lose weight don't mean your body's better. Like if you lose it that way.
Just eat healthy, get active, man.
I think it's supposed to help curve appetite and stuff like that for a long term.
You know what else helps curve appetite? Yeah. Being broke.
Is this true?
Not. I mean, I'm broke now and I'm still hungry.
You learn the shot,
nigga. Did you just pan sear some salmon? You ain't broke.
I am now.
Broke niggas can't afford salmon.
That was what, 2 weeks ago?
I often partake in tilapia myself. I'm broke.
That was like 2 weeks ago. A lot's changed since then.
What'd you say, Andy?
I said I partake in tilapia because I'm broke.
He called me bougie because I won't eat it.
Are you being sued?
Who? Tilapia? Is he being sued?
What is that? I partake in.
Because I'm broke. I got no money. He's like, "Oh, you being sued? You running from the tax man?"
No, nigga, he has to drive to work and gas is $8 a gallon, and he has 2 kids to feed.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm with the drive too.
Couldn't take your drive. Not take your drive.
No
way in hell.
Hell no.
Not right now.
I did good the other day.
Hell no.
I probably shouldn't have drove how I drove because I got from the 215 and the 91 intersection to my clock in like 27 minutes. That's probably not the smartest move.
This nigga's breaking all walls.
Yeah, we already veered off from health.
Yeah.
The next one's stress.
Oh Lord, That's part of health.
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Yeah.
the gas is a stress trigger for me.
Nigga.
So, the fact that you
I
said you
will say
get that
this.
fat,
I
I
will
thought
say
about
that.
your gas tank.
I will say this. The price of gas is stressful. What stresses me out the most is how much my wife drives. Now I get she has a lot of errands, but I will say that the bike has counteracted that because the bike costs about $12 to fill up, and I can ride to work all week off $12, and that's premium, nigga. That ain't the 87, nigga. That's premium. So that's good, but I think, but still, outside of the gas price, stress all time level, shit's high because it seems like not just gas, everything's going up. I feel like we used to get like go grocery shopping, we spend like $250 and be a lot of food. Now $250, you be like, dang, what the rest of the food? Like, I think I'm spending like $1,600 on food a month. It's just ridiculous.
I'm almost threw up right now. Ugh.
What? You almost what?
Threw up. God damn.
Think about it.
Ooh.
I'm spending $300 to $400 a week on food. Just shit in the putting in the. I'm about to stop. I'm about to be vegan off of cost. Raw vegan. We gonna have lettuce and almonds. That's how we gonna spoil ourselves with almonds.
Hey, if you guys do that, the next podcast, you gonna be bad. Yeah, I'm stressed about a lot of shit though, but it's a lot of shit.
I
But
think life itself is heavy toll. Shit.
I'm trying to make plans to correct them at least, I guess. So
Plans
I
like
You
what
think
come
that's
shoot
plans?
a
the big thing for
basketball
me.
with us.
Well, I can't.
What plans are you
What
trying
time
to
you
make?
guys going? No, just
I
setting up
don't mean
things.
this time. I mean just like in
Oh,
some time in the future, kind of schedule like where we just go to a park or something to shoot around, not think about life stress.
yeah, that
Bring over
does
boy to
work.
suck your titty.
I don't know that nigga, but
You'll be by yourself there because I'm not for that talk.
but
What's the
he
old
gets.
survival commercial? I can't take that ride.
I will say that doing sports and some stressful shit does work because well, I went golfing. You remember when all the protests and everything were going on,
Yeah.
and the world seemed as if it was burning. I was out golfing. I was like, for a minute, I felt guilty. I was like, these motherfuckers out here fighting for rights,
Don't feel
and
guilty.
I'm just.
Don't feel guilty. You need
But I
that
was
time.
so relieved.
I always
Like,
wondered this, Kevin, as a black man that plays golf, when you hit the long ball, do you like how basketball players say Kobe? Do you go Tiger?
no, I go, that was dope, nigga. You see that?
Oh, so it's not the same in golf. It's gonna be like
Ace golf.
Tiger. Look at that shit. Black man
Oh
hitting
yeah,
that golf ball
everybody.
like that.
That's everybody though. Tiger is. I hate to take that off of that, but I think he's probably one of the most important sports figures there is to any sport.
I was just always curious because I never played golf. I was
I
wondering if
just
it
wanted
was
to see
like
your reaction.
Tiger.
No, people, yeah, hell yeah. Nobody's going Rory. They're not like VJ Singh. That you pick the best of the best,
But
and then
to
yeah,
go back, I think what you did was important. I think that time to yourself was important because I will say this: in my short time writing, I do rather enjoy it because I'm singularly focused,
yeah,
and it's something that, and then I'm enjoying the ride itself and the drive. I had told Stutter recently, so I haven't enjoyed driving until since I first started driving.
I was
So
about to turn into a "that's what she said" moment, but you flipped it around right at the last minute. God damn it, you're good. You're good, buddy. I was about to turn into a "that's what
that's what
she
she
said"
said.
moment so quick.
That's what she said.
he flipped
You
it.
catch it?
Oh.
He flipped it twice.
No, okay. Oh yeah, but like it's it's calming and it's relaxing. Really enough, it's relaxing. I mean, sometimes it can be stressful because obviously in California, some people just don't really give a damn and they're trying to get where they're trying to get, regardless of who's around them. But
So I won't drive a ride a bike.
outside of those instances, I mean, man, it's like it's I've had nothing but a good time. And
So that's good.
I cut that motherfucker on every chance I get.
Daywalker.
Waiting on that
It's
duster.
the Daywalker. A fucking blade over here. I thought when you said that shit, I thought you had a fucking sword and coming in, motherfucker, disrespect me on a Friday, not the day. Shit, like daywalking this motherfucker. Like, say something about my time again. Say something about my start time again. Like, anyway. So stress relief.
What about you? What about you, Geek? Stress relief.
Stressful.
Release. I said relief. I didn't say we know you got stress. We said what are you doing to release? So you're not that shit ain't pinning up and you getting high blood pressure and cholesterol and all that shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, not to go back on the migraine thing, but it's kind of hard to stress when you're not awake, because there's definitely been a lot of sleeping just because the medicine I take puts me to sleep.
How much you want for that?
Oh, this one of those.
Yeah.
How much you want for that? Don't answer that. Text me.
Wow. But other than that, now that I have a little more time on my hands, I've definitely gotten back into gaming a little bit. And then I also have been, when I can, I've been writing a little more for D&D.
Huh? You got right?
Yes.
Shut up. Don't look at me like that, man. You guys, why did you guys act like I just know this shit?
Stay the fuck away from seafood.
Yes, and D&D, you have to those stories are written and narrated by the game master. I forgot what it calls it. Yes, he has to create those stories. Those are not pre-written stories.
You're gonna be mad at me right now because I'm picturing the whole flipping the duster right now after this. Yes, Kevin.
I mean, yes, I would say about 90, at least how I run my games, about 98% of it is improv, just because at least when I was working, I didn't have a whole lot of time to plan and write stuff down like I'm currently doing.
I couldn't run a D&D game because everything would be sexual.
I mean, as long as the players are cool with it, I mean, you can run your games any way you want, as long as everybody has to be okay. Like,
bring your protection.
How was the
styrofoam
theater,
swords?
The theater
this niggas bringing condoms.
Actually, now that I think about it, you definitely talking about a different type of role play, and I don't know if, I mean, everybody might be down for it, but I know my group. Nah.
If it's the stress relief, go for it.
Hey, champion gets the queen.
Oh, did I ever mention that my ex is in our group?
I'm sorry, what?
What group?
Yeah, my ex is. That's how we met, sort of.
Oh,
on the D&D group.
Group. Yeah.
I thought you meant our group.
I thought he gave her the password.
Was she at the big screen event?
No. No, she is up north. So
hey, so you gotta figure out that, because that's got to be a stressor. That seems like a stressor. Is it a stressor?
No. Weirdly enough, because we kind of have this understanding that when it comes to like this group dynamic, that is a group dynamic, and we don't bring our own personal shit in there. It had in the beginning, it wasn't perfect, mostly on my end, just because I was just upset and I was kind of over that and some other things, but we've gotten it together, and it's cool. It's cool. I will say there's certain things that are still a little awkward given our past.
But you don't think that's stressful? Like that seems stressful. You gotta have your peace. Like,
hey man, y'all gotta fight that out. Y'all got and Lucha Lee has to lead the group.
I do like that.
So at one point she did offer to leave the group, and I'm like, why? And it was I was thinking more for the group than anything else, because it's already
Nigga, fuck that group. Your sanity is what matters. The group would have been just fine. Y'all can be replaced.
But I got over it. Like,
nigga, you get out of jail free card back. The
not really,
because the banker was happy.
So this is kind of how the current situation is. We don't really talk outside of content for this group. Like, we really don't communicate outside of anything that has to do with what's going on between the games. So honestly, it's almost like work, where we're keeping it professional, and anything beyond that we don't really touch on, other than some stuff that has to do with I'm not going to give too much information, but yeah, there's some stuff that's still tied to her that I have to communicate some stuff with her about. But other than that, it's all about having fun with D&D. So that's why I said I'm over it. We don't bring none of that stuff to the virtual table because we don't do it in person. So
it's the actual
yeah.
That's good.
And then we're improvising, so technically we're not even playing ourselves when we're doing these games. So that helps too. And weirdly enough, this could be, I already know how y'all gonna look, but in one of the games we are a couple.
Again, she gave you a get out of jail free card.
And I still have it.
And you gave it back to the banker.
I still have it.
So how you deal with stress, man? Because 40 is trying to irritate me with this. I'm trying to have good vibes.
Y'all niggas asked.
And we don't like the answer.
I see.
I can't speak for everybody. I don't like the answer.
Hey, if it's stress free, it's stress free.
Yeah, that is true. You're right, Kevin. If it's stress free, good for you, Geek. Use that card. Stutter.
Mr. Stutter.
Stress, relief. Deal with it.
And you can't do vigorous masturbation.
Yeah, right. That's off the table.
That's his go-to.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. How do you deal with your stress, sir?
You saying I can't do vigorous masturbation?
No.
What?
No, you cannot.
I'll just say me and my dick have a love and hate relationship.
That's because you keep burning it, nigga. Now, how do you deal with
stress? Is that fair? I put this motherfucker through a lot of shit. All right.
I don't know.
Not
whoa.
not.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa.
I meant.
Yo.
I meant it gets
hey,
used
what you do
okay?
In the sanctity of your bedroom, it's between you, whoever you in there with, and the good Lord. We don't need to know that.
Oh, let me. So, okay.
If y'all making fun of me and my D&D shit.
I'm done for today.
Oh Lord.
It's you three.
He says D&D, diapers and diarrhea.
I'm done.
You can't be. You the host. You the host.
Fuck, I can't. What you think this is? What the fuck
man.
I want? Shit.
Yeah.
How you dealing with stress, man?
I told you how to deal with it.
The masturbating.
Which one?
I said me and my dick have a love and hate relationship. What's the problem?
Okay. Well, I don't know. With the
right.
I can't ask. That seems so weird to ask.
It does. We're gonna just accept the answer.
You guys don't get you didn't let me go to my go-to.
I'm frozen. Like you froze me up.
Because we were looking for an honest answer.
That is the honest answer.
Okay. Are you looking into any
devices? I should be flying. My palm should be airy.
Okay.
What is that shit?
If my avatar could walk away, it would walk away right now.
Remember those emotions? It's like gotta go right now. You ain't got diarrhea. You got to walk with the back. Oh no, we gotta go get this out.
I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm gonna step away for a second.
The nigga left. Yo.
All right, I'm back.
With that being said, this has been episode 36 of the Heavyweight Podcast. I am Stutter McFly.
I'm Kevin. I'm Kevin today.
Yo, I'm gonna just say that this.
Oh god,
this nigga's funny, man.
Oh shit.
I love y'all, man. It's your boy Mo Lethal.
I don't even know who I am anymore. This is Geek 40.
Hey, do you? What? One love.
Man, like, follow, subscribe, all that shit. We on all the platforms.
Mo's the new host.
Hopefully, we'll still be on these platforms after this episode.
Mo's the new host. I've retired.
Oh.
I retired from hosting.
Stutter needs a couple weeks to get his vision back.
I retired from hosting.
All right, love you guys.
We out, man. I don't know. You good? We love y'all, man. Peace.
All right.